latest on Typhoon In-fa, which is still at Category 1 status, has been at that status for quite some time, in between Category 1 and 2 half of the time, but at the moment it's now quite clearly a Category 1 with a very large eye. As you can see, it's just passing by Miyakojima and Ishigaki on the edge of the eye there. 80 mph winds, 120 km/h with a pressure of 960 millibars. Currently moving nearly due north at 5 mph, and it retains stage 7 on CDPS. On the CDPS scale, here it is right now, looking at a potential landfall zone of Jiangshan on Sunday night. Wind speeds won't be as high as what you would expect for a stage 7. That's because it's mainly the rainfall factor which is going to really be a big factor for the eastern coast of China, as we've been saying for the last few days. Well, here it is right now at 24.7 degrees north, 125.1 degrees east as of 10 p.m. Japan time, this July 23rd. There it is with its enormous wind field extending out up to 235 nautical miles on the southwestern side. Currently just 12 miles off Miyakojima, 25 from Tamara, 59 from Ishigaki, 353 from Taisu, China, and 500 from Shanghai. So closing in those miles to some very populated locations in eastern China. There are still over 60 million people that are within a 10% chance of 50-knot winds, and a yellow typhoon warning is out for part of the coast there. So here it is right now, quite a spread between the agencies and even the satellite techniques as to how strong this storm is. We're running with 80 mph, JTWC at 90, JMA at 105, the ADT there, NOAA's ADT at 85, SSEC is right down at 65. This is the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's forecast cone, and there's still a lot of uncertainty as to where this storm might go in the next 5 days. It has it holding on to typhoon status, and indeed it could strengthen a little bit as it moves towards the northwest. Sea surface temperatures will be warmer, and then it will move on towards the coast of China. Should be weakening by the time it makes landfall, and probably barely a typhoon, but don't underestimate the strength of this storm, because it will have a gigantic wind field and enormous rain potential. There's the GFS outlook over the next 5 days and beyond. Next 7 days actually, this shows. What's left of the storm will still be alive as it moves up towards the northeast there, but look how long it stalls over this area of China here. It will be delivering huge amounts of rain if that happens. There's still a chance that it remains a little bit further offshore, but I wouldn't be gambling on that, and you can see those pink areas there showing just how expansive that rainfall is. Generally the pink zone is about 16 inches or higher. That is a lot of rainfall in millimeters. I can't even recall how much that is. It's probably about 400 millimeters. Sea surface temperatures then, look at this. So of course it's in Fahrenheit, but in Celsius that's around 27, 26 degrees Celsius. Water temperatures are good enough, believe it or not, right the way up there towards the northern part of China and the Korean Peninsula, still pushing 27 degrees Celsius right up there. This is what the models are saying, so you can see the Decay Ships model actually calling for a bit more strengthening than what the JTWC is expecting. Wind shear is going to start to rise slowly, but it's not going to be an issue for some time. Sea surface temperatures, they think it's going to go down quite a bit. Could be the case actually. Relative humidity though remaining very good for this storm, and there's the track spread. I think that was the ECMWF or one of those models there calling for the storm to pass directly over Shanghai. So here it is right now. You can see Miyakojima pretty much completely inside the eye there in those latest frames. They'll be getting an experience right now. It's a very large eye, and it's been holding on, hasn't it? The eye wall, you can't really call it a full eye wall there, but it has continued to wrap around. There's no massive gap inside the storm. There was earlier today, but it's certainly getting its act together again, and we could see some strengthening in the next 12 to 24 hours.